Welcome. What is going on? We have a total body 10-minute strength workout coming your way. My name is Omar.
And I'm Bryony.
And today you're going to see a couple of different variations from myself and Bryony of different exercises you'll be doing today. We want you to do the one that you feel most comfortable with.
All right, so all we're gonna need is yourself and Matt. Grab yourself some water and we're gonna get stuck into that warm up. All right, so we wanna use this opportunity just to check in with ourselves today, notice how we're feeling, and just get that heart rate up, okay? So we're gonna step it out nice and wide. It is your forward fold sway, all right? So clasping those elbows, folding ourselves in half, and we're just gonna swing it nice and easy, right to left, side to side, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Having a little look at Omar. He's got a slightly reduced range through the back of the legs there. Good, and just letting that upper body swing nice and free. And just focus on that breathing. Super, for 2. And we're gonna roll ourselves back up.
Fantastic. All right, next up, we've got the crab walk. So we're gonna start on this side of our mat. We're gonna bend down, sinking back the hips, weight through the heels, and we're gonna take 3 steps to the left-hand side. Really trying to plant our feet nice and firmly, and then 3 on the way back. So get yourself into it as soon as you're ready. If you can get all the way down there, fantastic. If you feel like your movement is restricted, just find the perfect move for you. You're gonna go through and you should be beginning to feel those glutes fire up. Bryony, how we feeling?
Oh, it's burning.
That's a good sign. All right, hold on for another few seconds. Last couple in 3, in 2, in 1, yes. Shake it out.
All right, so we want to get that heart rate up now. It is our final exercise of our warm-up. So we're going to take it to our air skipping, okay? Got to keep that chest lifted, elbows tight into our side, and we're going to be skipping from one foot to the other for 30 seconds. Here we go. Nice. Now if you want to go for that low impact version, we've got Omar looking great right next to me, giving you that varied option there. Super. Now we're coming into our last 20 seconds. We just want to pick up that pace a little bit more. Nice. And those elbows staying tight into the side. Here we go. Final 10. Let's take it up now. About an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Yes. Your final 5. Last couple of skips. 3, 2, and shake it off. All right. So hopefully right now you are feeling warm and ready to go, because we are going to be getting stuck into the workout. Now we have one set of 4 exercises today, and we're going to repeat that 2 times through. Now each exercise, we're going to work for 40 seconds and then rest for 15 seconds.
We are indeed. The first exercise you'll be doing is a squat. So I want you to go hip width apart with the feet, toes slightly pointed out, chest nice and high, and we're going to imagine there's a chair behind us, and we're going to push our hips back into that chair. When you're down to the point you feel comfortable at, come back up. I want you to keep your spine nice and straight throughout all of it. Get ready to move in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. So take your time when you're doing your squat. Remember, this is a strength workout. We want time under tension. We want to get those muscle fibers challenged. And to do that, we want to go at a nice controlled pace. Now, everybody has a different squat range. You've got to find your perfect depth to get to. As soon as you feel like you have hit your point, that's where I want you to come back up. 10 more seconds. Driving the knees out, pushing the hips back, keeping that big toe driving into the ground. You got time for 2 more. Last one, and recover there. Well done.
Good work. So we're going to take it straight down into our plank. All right, so our high plank. We're coming into an exercise called the plank walk. All right, so we take that high plank, shoulders stacked over the wrist. We're going to drop it down onto those elbows and straight back up. Joining in as soon as you feel ready to do so. Now we want to keep the hips as still as we can. And as you can see, we've got Omar right in front of me. Absolutely killing. He's got his knees down, just taking that varied option right there. Nice. Now you want to focus on engaging through the core, so drawing that belly button up into the spine and squeezing those glutes as much as we can. Lovely. And take a nice big exhale as you push yourself back up into your high plank. Oh, last couple of reps coming up. So we're really starting to switch on the core, strengthening up that midsection. Let's go for 1 more. And boom. Well done, shake it off.
Feels good. All right, next up, we're gonna swivel round. We're gonna get into the glute bridge pulse. Bryony's gonna be holding the glute bridge position. So have the hips up, drive the feet down, and from here, I'm gonna drop my hips down halfway and then tuck under that pelvis. So come and join me when you're ready. As you can see, I'm not allowing my hips to drop all the way down. I'm just going half range. And you've got Bryony there, holding the squeeze and trying to get that blood flow going to the glutes. Think about driving the big toe down, driving the heels down. And I want you to imagine you've got a walnut between your butt. You're trying to squeeze that walnut. Don't ask me why you've got walnuts in your butt. Just squeeze, contract, and try and break that. Big, big contractions. Last few coming up. In 3, in 2, and 1.
Oh, who's on fire?
Feel that.
We are gonna swivel it back around again, coming onto our front. We're taking it into our prone pull down, okay? So we're gonna lay flat onto the mat. Arms just slightly out in the side, fingers pointing forwards. And we wanna think of lifting up that chest, reaching those arms out in front, and then squeezing the elbows back in and down. So just joining in as soon as you can, big reach out, squeezing back through and down. Now we wanna feel this through that mid back, working through the lats and lower that, lovely. And as you can see, Omar, again, right in front of me, just maintaining that neutral position, chest down on the ground, forehead down. Yes. So hopefully you're back feeling a little warmer. This is just gonna help us out in our future with our lovely posture. Okay, maintaining that nice strength. Last one. And shake it off. All right, that is one round done.
Come on.
So of course we're gonna do it again.
We are indeed. So you know the exercises. Now we're gonna repeat them. You've still got around 15 seconds to have a little drink if you need. Shake it out. Do what feels good for you. This is your time now. Okay, so in around 10 seconds, we're gonna go back into exercise 1. We're gonna be going into that body weight squat. If you feel good, you can try and challenge your depth on this round. Let's get in position. We go together in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. So again, just going over those key technique points, starting with the chest nice and elevated, the shoulders down and back. Okay, often those upper shoulders want to come into everything we do. We want to relax them down. Now, one thing we haven't talked about is breathing. So as you're moving through these exercises, you're taking some big inhales and big exhales. Just helps regulate that heart rate and keep you under control. Another 10 seconds. Driving those knees out, tracking the ankles. Can we get a little deeper? 3, 2, and 1. Well done.
Yes. So we're gonna drop it straight down into that plank, coming into the plank walk. All right, and as Omar just spoke about that breathing, that is gonna help massively with this movement here. So again, as soon as you can, just joining back in whichever option feels right for you today. Now focusing again on squeezing your glutes. So we're really working on strengthening through that midsection. Good. And you want to think of replacing, so as you bring that hand down onto the mat, your shoulders are stacked over. Lovely. Hey, Omar, how's that feeling?
I'm feeling like my core is on fire.
Yes, absolutely. Good. So we are coming into our final 10 seconds, so we want to hold on, hang on in here. Good job. Nice, Omar. Let's go for one more. Woo! Boom. All right.
Woo. All right. Swiveling back onto our bums.
Ooh.
Lining up those heels just in line with our knees, toes slightly pointing out. We've got the glute bridge with the pulse or the hold. If you're doing the hold, eyes on Bryony. If you're doing the pulse, eyes on me. Let's get moving straight into it. So hopefully in this second round, we may be beginning to feel those muscles we're trying to work. That's something called mind-muscle connection. Try and think about the muscle group you're trying to work. So in this case, the glutes, and we're trying to squeeze and contract. Now, if you are doing the pulse with me, you want to be thinking about pausing at the top before coming back down and really trying to feel each one. Can we apply a little bit more pressure with our feet into the ground? Can we squeeze a little bit more? Keep working, you are nearly there. 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, it gets me every time. So we're gonna flip it around again, coming into that prone position. Okay, so we're on our front, arms coming out slightly in front of our, and we're gonna work that pull down. So we lift the chest, reach up in front, and squeeze through the back. And we reach again out in front. Now, as we work through this as well, another thing to really focus on is squeezing those glutes. Just keep that chest lifted. And again, depending on how that's feeling for you today, just keep our eyes on Omar, who is just keeping that forehead down. We want to make sure we're maintaining that lovely neutral spine as well. So just keeping that chin slightly lowered. Good job. Yes, big reach. All right, here we go. Final 10 seconds. Oh, and again, that breathing there to help. Oh, that back is on fire. Last rep. 2, 1. Oh, fantastic. Let's flip it around. You've done it. Incredible effort. Let's just take a really quick stretch, bringing that foot up and over the top of our opposite leg and just swivel around. So we're really stretching through that glute. My glutes are fired up from that. Good. All right. And again, just take it to the other side. Big breath in. And as you exhale, feel that swivel through the spine, stretching through the glutes. Just getting rid of any tension you may have there. Bringing that foot down, let's just place our hands slightly behind and just push the chest up. Amazing work. Well done, Omar, and well done, you.
Absolutely incredible. You crushed that.